Alright, good morning everybody. Here comes garden tour part 12. So it's kind of early in the morning, but not too early. It's just around like almost 9, probably 8:50, 8:45. The sprinklers are still on, zone 6 is on, and Cream Puff's meowing. He wants to go inside and the cat door's over there, so he's waiting for zone 6 to turn off. But the pressure's been really weird during the day. The sprinklers came on at 5:30. And usually after they're fine in the morning, but around when the sun comes up or a little after around this time, and throughout the day this pressure it gets really good, and then it fluctuates and it goes really bad, and then it gets really good, and this is where it's really good, but then it'll go back to low pressure, and then it'll go back to where it is, and it's weird. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this area first before zone 7 turns on, because that's back here. Here are the pumpkins. They're just sitting there. Everything's wet this morning, but yeah, I still gotta harvest these ones, so we're just leaving them there. And then the sunflowers are back here. Oh, they're not really there anymore, other than that one right there, all those sunflowers, which is pretty. The rest of them they have sunflowers on them. Some of them do that we haven't chopped down yet, but we need to chop them down because the seeds are over there drying off, which they got wet, so that's not good. Cream Puff, how you doing? He's funny. And here's our Brussels sprouts. That's how they're doing. Yeah, they're doing good. There's the little curls on the tip. That means they might be ready soon. I don't know when though. They're probably already. And then there's some of the squash plants. Cream Puff really would love to be in the video. He's so cute. Yeah, here's all the lettuce. Don't know what to do with them. Here's the mix of storm mix lettuce. And the green onions, more of the sunflowers, the squash, more squash all over here, all different types. And then we have zucchini over here. There's some right there, and more, and all that stuff, and the cucumbers, and more cucumbers. Yeah, I'm trying to hurry so I don't get wet by the sprinklers when they come on. Yeah. More cucumbers. You can see that the pressure's crappy again. You can kind of hear it too. I don't know for sure if you can hear it, but it's just more it's not spraying as good. And it's kind of, it'll get like this and then it'll go back. And so by the time zone 7 comes on, if it comes on and the pressure's like this, it probably won't even be able to spray out until the pressure gets good. Here are the watermelons. We still got more coming, surprisingly. They're still doing good. That one's rotting. There's this one though. There's that one, and there's another one over there somewhere, a little tiny one. Can't remember where. I think some of them rotted, but they're doing good. Here's where the sweet potatoes used to be. More cucumbers, and then shorter sunflowers, and there's this big tall one with all the sunflowers. And Crenshaw, which is what these are not, yeah, the honeydew melon, and I guess we also got some cantaloupe, which is what that is right there. And another Crenshaw melon. All that stuff. Here's a good beautiful sunflower right there. Yeah, and then there's Cream Puff again. And that's this part of the garden. Zone 6 should turn off any second now. And so when that happens, we'll just go to zone 7 and I'll be able to show you that area over there. I might be able to make it over here if the pressure's low. Yeah, I'll be able to make it over here so it doesn't spray all the way over here. And then I'll show you that side in a little bit. Ooh, the asparagus beans are blooming again. I know they only bloom in the mornings, I've noticed. Oh, I just got the alert for the zone 7 or zone 6 turned off. So zone 7 should turn on now because it's connected to a different timer. I'll show you this area real quick. Here's the petunias. You're doing good. I got a lot of flowers still, and the rose bush back there is doing good. And here's the basil. Cream Puff's still following me. Cream Puff, you can go in now. It's just wet. And he's like, yeah, baby, I get to go in. Cream Puff, come on, go in. Here's the lilies. Oh, he wants to follow me instead. Wow. And the sweet williams. And then the blueberries and the blackberries, which are taking up all over the place. Yeah, so this is the little timer for zone 7. not turned on yet. The time is a little bit different, so it turned on differently, but it'll turn on right after. Yep, there we go. Now it's gonna turn on. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so zone 7 should be turning on. Yep, there it is. Oh crap, there's a mosquito on me. It's getting there, yep. Yep, there we go. Yep, well, at least I got finished with that area. That sunflower just looks pretty with all those little flowers on it. So beautiful. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy that view. Yeah. Yep. So there over here is the, well, I guess there's that tree, which has kind of gotten its leaves off that little aspen. And over here, back to the asparagus beans and the tomatoes. So we got, yeah, this flower still blooming, which is pretty because I love their flowers. They're so pretty. I love how, like, they're purple and stuff. Just look at that. Yeah. Now the asparagus beans are just hiding like under everything. Like this is part of the asparagus bean plant. And like it's just all like under everything because the tomatoes and the cherry tomatoes grew all the way over here. And this is all tomato plant right here. This is all tomatoes. Yeah. Yeah, and under that is the asparagus beans. And then this is cherry tomatoes, but also tomatoes, because look. And then this is part of the cherry tomatoes, the red ones. So crazy, they're just all over the place. And then we got another flower down here, and under that we have some of our strawberries that we planted, and then this rotten asparagus bean. Yep, and then some those other flowers are just beautiful. The normal tomatoes and cherry tomatoes all mixed together. So yeah. Yeah, this thing kind of fell off when I was trying to pick cherry tomatoes a couple days ago. There's a sprinkler on zone 4. And there's other tomatoes down here. And then some sunshoe cherry tomatoes. That's what those light orange ones are. And then peppers are under here. Which haven't done good this year. They all turned like this because of the sun. They just rotted on one side and kind of just did that. Yeah, and then in the front yard we have this aspen tree, and our little pine tree. I had to mow the lawn yesterday, so that's cool. It's a little pine tree. And then we have this pumpkin plant with a little pumpkin out. This is the pumpkin plant that grew in the front yard. And came from the last year when we were carving pumpkins, because this is not the same pumpkins we had in the, we never planted any out here, and this is not the same pumpkins in the backyard. The backyard ones were the Big Macs pumpkins, and I don't know if you remember, but their pumpkins started out yellow and like this, and so when they first started out I was confused. I thought they were all rotting, because I know when these type of pumpkins start out yellow it means they're gonna rot, but you know, they're not. They're just usually supposed to start out green, and then they turn to a dark green, then they turn orange. But the other ones just turned like they were yellow, like a light yellow, and then they turned like a beigeish and then light orange. So yeah, but this is just a normal pumpkin plant from the pumpkins we were carving last year, I guess, for Halloween. Here's more petunias and these flowers, and I looked at their seeds. They're called firecrackers, or gladiolas, not firecrackers. So that's cool. Because I found their seed bag, and then there's the lilies, and then don't know what this is. I think this is a weed. More firecrackers, petunias, more lilies, all this stuff. More petunias. These things were here when we moved here, so I'm not sure what they are. Pretty sure these yellow flowers are snapdragons. And more of this that was here when we moved here. More firecrackers. They're not blooming anymore. More lilies, more firecrackers there. More of these, and then this pumpkin plant. More firecrackers, more petunias, and this stuff. I don't know what this is. It's new, but it's pretty. And then, yeah, over here we got some fake hibiscus, and then more some snapdragons, these neon colors, and I love them. Sweet Williams. These things were called garden wonders, and I think they were like dahlias or something like that. So they're pretty. look like that, and they're kind of like that, and they're still blooming. They're tipping over too. Got this one here, so they're all doing good. And the boxwood bushes over here, and these were all here when we moved in, and there's a cat spruce, and then more lilies and firecracker plants, perennials, whatever these are. These are all perennials, so that's cool. And then I'll go in the side yard and I'll show you the area and how the pool's doing. The pool is gonna be gone Saturday morning. We're getting rid of it, so we got it all gone. Hi, Cream Puff. It's Cream Puff again. So yeah, the pool's gonna be gone. We got somebody to buy it, so that's cool. So this will be gone. Got all this stuff kind of coming down, so that's not good. This was a bad idea. This wood is old. Yeah, here's the neighbor's weed vine that grew on the fence. This is the Virginia creeper, and then this is the box elder tree and the Russian olive tree that I trimmed in a bad way. I was gonna try to trim it all the way, but I just did this, which isn't good. It causes the water sprouts, so don't ever do that. It will probably show up next year if I don't trim it. Here's more Virginia creepers, and then the neighbor's wine grapevine, or whatever type of grapes these are. It smells like wine grapes. And then inside the shed is where I found those seeds for the firecrackers and the garden wonders, whatever these are. So that's what that flower was by the porch. That was like this kind of looking, but it's more maroon color. Yep. There's that, and then the firecrackers. Those they don't really look like this. It's like they were more like a pinkish color, or pinkish orange. They weren't like this, but they were cool. They were like this, but they were really cool. So yeah, that's what I saw. And then back outside we have I guess that's it. I went through everything. Back to the garden over here. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll keep you updated. Sorry it's been a while. You can tell that the pressure's kind of getting low again. I can tell because the pressure's going down, and then it'll go back up, and then it'll go back down, and it'll go back up. It always does that during the day, and then, but at nighttime, I'm surprised it hasn't been doing that, which is weird because that's when everybody waters. But during the day, it does that. So I get more information on that. I don't know how I will. But these sprinklers will be off in a week or two because they turn off at sometimes it's October 1st, sometimes it's October 15th. Usually it's October 1st. Last year it was October 15th. I know they turn on April 15th around that time. So, yeah. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll keep y'all updated. So, hopefully everything's going good for y'all, and I'll keep you updated. And everything's been busy here. So, yep, that's about everything. And, yeah, I'll keep you updated. So, goodbye.